Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Lucy and we are the Fit Sisters, and today we have a Pilates workout for you. This is going to be the perfect workout if you are someone who suffers from any sort of back pain, or if you're just feeling like your back might be quite tight at the moment from other workouts or runs that you might be doing. Let's get into it.
Okay guys, so let's get moving. I want you to come to the top of your mat, and we're going to start just with some lovely big deep breaths. So reach those hands all the way up as you inhale, and then exhale the hands down. Inhale up and exhale down. Lovely. Go for one more big deep breath in, and then release the hands down. Really nice. We're going to roll those shoulders back, send your fingertips down the legs, and we're just going to hold a little stretch here and find a place on your legs that feels comfortable for you. So it could be behind your ankles, maybe your knees, anywhere that feels good, before releasing the hands and just coming into that forward fold, which is a lovely stretch for our lower backs and the back of our legs. Have as much bend in your knee as feels good for you, and maybe even grabbing hold of your elbows and coming into a little gentle sway side to side might feel nice for you today. From there, we're going to roll ourselves up as we inhale and then exhale down. Really nice. Inhale, fingertips towards the knees, exhale lower, and go for one more inhale and exhale and release your hands there. Lovely job guys. Walk yourself now gently out to your plank position. You can do your plank from your knees if that feels good, and then we're going to lift our hips up high into our downward dog, stretching out the back of the leg, stretching out that back, and then gently rounding back into our plank. And we're going to do this for a little while here, basically just straightening and stretching out that spine, working on our flexibility, and really try and push your heels towards the floor each time and push your head through, looking towards your toes every time you go back into that downward dog. Lift and then gently round. Imagine you're like a wave in the ocean as you lift those hips and then come back into that plank. Then we're going to hold our downward dog here and enjoy this stretch. I mean, it is supposed to be a resting pose. It might not feel like that for you, but try and breathe through this stretch and give your legs a little bit of a pedal here. Often we tend to get tight back and hips from having actually very tight hamstrings, so that little pedal is very beneficial. We're then going to gently drop one knee and draw the other foot in towards our hand, and this is going to be a really nice stretch for our hips and lower back. You're going to relax that knee down towards the floor as you reach one hand up towards the ceiling, same hand that's next to the foot that's forward, and then look up towards your fingertips each time you reach that hand up, and then place it gently back towards the floor. Make sure you focus on your breathing here. Inhale and exhale as you reach and lower that hand. Really nice work guys, enjoy the stretch. Tap that hand down, reach all the way up, and then on this one I want you to hold. Really focus on pushing those hips towards the ground. Take big deep breaths and then release. Lovely work guys. We're then going to switch sides. So we're going to take that foot to the outside of the opposite hand now and go for that reach and tap with the hand. Again, you might find that one side is much tighter than the other, and that's very normal. We're all a little bit wonky and it's all okay, but it's very worth our time doing these stretches so that we try and release both sides evenly as we stretch. Good. Remember to inhale and exhale as you reach that hand up, and then place that hand towards the floor. And then on this one, you're going to reach that hand and hold. Good. Give those hips a little bit of a wiggle, push them down towards the floor, and then release there. Really nice job. Take that leg back and place your knees on the floor, pressing your hips back into your child's pose, which is one of the most lovely stretches for your lower back. I want you to take your fingertips over to one side of your mat, again making sure you're taking big deep breaths, and then over to the other side, just so that you get a slightly deeper stretch into your side body before bringing those hands back to the center. We are then going to come back up onto all fours, and we're going to do our cat-cow stretch. Now again, this is the type of stretch that would be really beneficial to do daily, but I've included it in this lower back Pilates workout today because of how nice it feels on the back and the hips. Inhale as you push those shoulder blades up, and exhale as you drop the chest and look forward, and just feel free to kind of give yourself a little wiggle around in each position. We're then going to take our knees a little bit wider on the mat and bring our toes together as we reach one hand up towards the ceiling, and again just give yourself a little gentle kind of rock back and forward before switching hands and doing the same on the other side. Just find what feels good, and then release your hands down. Well done. Draw your knees back in underneath you. You're going to extend one leg away and then extend the opposite arm. Imagine you're pulling your belly button up towards your spine, and we're going to hold here. Now this is called your bird dog hold, or you might hear it as called a 50-50 plank, and it's a really great way to lengthen our spine, making sure that we're stretching out that back and also building strength in this position. From here, you're then going to draw your knee and elbow together in almost like a crunching movement here. Draw that knee and elbow in and extend. Try and squeeze your glutes when you extend the leg away, and really think about trying to stay stable through that grounded arm and grounded leg. Really nice work, guys. Draw it in, extend. We're building strength in our lower back and glutes, which is going to help us stay strong and avoid that lower back pain. We're going to do a few more. Draw it in, extend. Nice work, guys, and release. Well done. Let's do the same on the other side now. So extend the opposite arm and leg, and again think about how you set yourself into that bird dog hold. Push the floor away, pull that belly button up into your spine, and imagine your fingertips and toes are pulling in opposite directions to one another. Then you're going for that knee to elbow, drawing that knee in and extend, focusing on pulling that belly button up and in towards your spine, and then when that leg extends away from you, really squeeze your glutes. Strong glutes help protect our lower back and ensure that we have good posture and we are strong when we are walking, running, exercising, so don't neglect. And then relax there. Good job, guys. Let's go back into that child's pose, just stretching out before we move forward in our workout today. Next, you're going to come back up onto all fours. You're going to tuck your toes, and we're going for some knee taps in this bear hold position. Great exercise for building strength in our core, which is going to help us stay strong and again avoid that lower back pain. So gently lift your knees up and off the floor, and then we're just going to hold. Now this is the challenging bit. Try not to let your knees come down. Make sure you focus on your breathing and relax. Well done, guys. Extend one leg away. We're now going for some leg lifts. You want a lovely straight leg with a pointed toe if possible. Lift and lower that leg, and again let's focus on those glutes, squeezing at the top of each rep. Try not to round your back here. You don't want to be arching through your lower back. We're thinking about maintaining that nice tight core before releasing there. Nice work, guys. We're then going to tap our knee down and draw our toe with a bent leg up towards the ceiling. Imagine you're drawing kind of like a little half moon shape with your knee. You're going to target your hamstrings a little bit more here while we still work on that core strength in this all fours position. Now we're going to draw some big circles with our knee. So you're taking that knee out to the side and then drawing it up and back. Try and stay strong. Try not to collapse in the upper body as we draw those circles with that leg. Really nice work, guys. We're nearly there. One more big circle. And then we're going to lift that leg out to the side now. Now this is called a fire hydrant. You can try and guess why it might be called that, but essentially you're lifting your leg, or cocking your leg might be the more apt term, to the side, so that we're working into those glutes and the side of those legs a little more. And release. Good. Stretch into that child's pose before we do it all again on the other side. Good, so we're going to extend the opposite leg and we're going for those straight leg lifts with that pointed toe. Again, try not to arch the lower back as you lift that leg. Think about it coming from your leg rather than kind of the momentum using your whole body for this movement. Really nice work. Relax there and then go into those little half moons or those toe lifts with that bent leg. Tap your knee to the floor and then lift that knee up. Really nice work, guys. You've done it all on one leg, so you know you can do it on the other side. Go for those little hip circles, drawing that knee out and around, up, round and back. Good, really nice work. Keep going. We are nearly there on this side. Last one. And then let's go for those fire hydrants on the other side. So you're just lifting that leg, squeezing the knee up. Try and stay strong in the upper body, strong in the core. You should be feeling this in those legs and glutes. Hold and release. Well done. Child's pose. So we are now going to come to a seated position on our mat, and I want you to reach your hands forward as you roll yourself all the way down to the floor, and then reach your hands as you roll yourself up. Now, a roll up is a brilliant exercise to work not only our core, but also our lower back. As we roll all the way down, we're working all the way through the flexion in that spine, and try not to use momentum on the way up, but try and think about pulling that belly button up and in as you roll to that seated position. Try and sit tall when you come to the top and stretch your fingertips towards your toes so you're getting that little extra stretch in your lower back. Lovely, let's relax there, well done. From there, I want you to take a big deep breath, reach those arms all the way up and then fold forward. Bring your hands to wherever you can on your legs. So I can reach my toes here, but it's absolutely fine if you can just reach a little bit further down the leg. So you might be going for your shins, maybe your knees, even if your hands just reach your thighs here. Take a big deep breath, reach all the way up, go back into that stretch. Good, exhale as you lean forward. Enjoy that stretch for your lower back and the back of the legs. Really nice work. Big deep breath in. Final stretch forward. Good, that should feel nice after all that leg work we just did. Well done, guys. Give your toes a little wiggle and roll those shoulders back. You're now going to draw one knee in towards your chest. You're going to take the foot up and over the opposite leg, and then you're going to give yourself kind of like a little hug. So your opposite arm will hug that knee, and then let your other arm come behind you and look over that shoulder. This is a lovely stretch for your lower back, for your glutes, and for your legs. If you can and you want to, reach that hand back behind you, trying to get a little bit deeper into that back stretch before releasing. Lovely. Let's do the same on the other side. So take that knee in, take that foot up and over the knee, give yourself a little hug with the opposite arm, and then look over your shoulder. Good. You should really feel this nice stretch in your lower back, and it's actually also reportedly good for your digestion, so can't go wrong there. And again, if it feels good, release that arm back and out to the side for that little extra stretch here. And then we are very gently going to release that hand and release the leg. Well done. Give your legs a little shake out. Take yourself a little bit further forward on your mat and come to lie down on your mat. We are now going to do some glute bridges. Now this is one of those exercises which is so brilliant for building strength in our core, our back, our pelvic floor, which is all going to benefit us if we're trying to release lower back pain. So you're lifting and lowering those hips, squeezing your glutes at the top of each repetition, and make sure you're focusing on your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. We're now going to add in some upper body into this movement. So as you lower, you're going to reach your hands down, and as you lift, you're going to reach your hands up and overhead. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, lower, release the hands by your side. Good, enjoy this. Flow with the movement. Focus on those glutes, focus on your breathing. Really good job, guys. We only have a couple of minutes left of this Pilates for lower back pain workout today, so make the most of it. Good, we're just going to hold here now, final release down, and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a lovely hug and a gentle rock side to side. Okay guys, so take one knee in towards your chest now. You're going to hold the leg behind either the thigh or the calf muscle. Do a little gentle pulse in towards your head and away. You can also do this with a bent leg if that feels better, but I'm going to stick with that straight leg variation. This is a brilliant movement to work our core. And like I said, our core strength is integral to making sure our back is strong and reducing any back pain we might experience. These leg lifts are great as well, just to lengthen out those legs and spine. Good, draw your knees into your chest, then take your legs into your tabletop position, reach your fingertips forward and make sure your lower back is pressed into the floor here. You want your gaze to kind of be at the top of your knees or the top corner of the room, and you can support your head with your hands if that feels better. Then we're going to extend one leg away with a very flexed foot. So almost imagine you're pushing your heel away to the opposite side of the room as you extend your leg, and then draw it in and switch. Again, another great exercise for working our deep core muscles. Try not to rush it. Try not to kind of think, oh, I just want to get these done. Take your time, be patient. That is when we know we are working our core. Good, reach those fingertips back forward, point your toes, keep your legs in your tabletop as you pulse your arms for your Pilates hundreds. If your head feels really heavy, then just relax your head down. Otherwise, try and keep those shoulder blades lifted as we pulse here. For your breathing, I want you to inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale. Really nice work, guys. Again, draw those knees in towards your chest, and now you're going to take them over to one side. This is a lovely stretch and hopefully one that you'll really enjoy for that lower back. You're going to make sure the other arm is out to the side and you're looking away from your knees. Draw them back through the center, and then let's go over to the other side. Draw your knees down towards the floor, arm out to the side, and again look towards your fingertips. Look away from your knees. Try and keep your shoulder blades pinned to the floor, and then recenter yourself back through the middle. Reset your feet down to the floor, and then very gently bring yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Cross your legs and bring your hands onto your knees. We're going to mimic that cat-cow movement now, but you're going to do it in a seated position. So I want you to inhale, round your back, bring your chin to your chest. Exhale, lift the chin, pull your shoulder blades down and back. Good. Inhale and exhale. Lovely work. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, pull those shoulder blades down and back. And then come to that nice seated position. Place your hands on the floor and then reach your hands as far forward as you can with those legs still in that cross-legged position. Focus on some big deep breaths in and out while you hold. And just come as low as you can, as low as feels comfortable for you. Really nice work, guys. Hope you enjoy that one. Gently walk your fingertips back in. Bring your feet together now, kind of like a little sandwich, and your knees are out to the side like a butterfly. Take your hands underneath your legs and almost tuck yourself in like you are a little pretzel here. This is a perfect stretch for your lower back, so I hope you enjoy this one. Good. Gently release, cross those legs. Take your hands out by your side and then just go into a little side reach here. Look up towards your fingertips if that feels good before switching over to the other side. Good, smile, be happy. You have completed your workout. Reach those hands forward, interlace your fingers, stretch all the way up. Nice big stretch, release your hands down, roll your shoulders back, and we're done.
Thank you so much for completing this Pilates workout to help reduce any back pain. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us to grow so that we can help more people with future workouts and stretches.